Alrighty. Let's get into this, shall we? Alright, so I'm gonna put that away. Doing that. Apologies if mic is a little bit softer. I don't know why, but mic quality just went down the pooper for some reason. Also, 301 Master, thank you so much for the host. It should have popped up here. I'm not sure why it did not pop up, but I will give me 1 second and see if it will pop up here shortly. So, let me get off the stream start here. Ooh, wrong thing. Apologies for that. Yeah, give me 1 second to see if that can resend. No, it didn't. Huh. Okay then. Maybe alerts are just being weird and whatnot. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyways, so what we're going to be doing today is a little bit different than what I normally do. Um, so we're going to be kind of going over just how I create some of the stuff that I've been releasing as of late on my channel, which is basically 5M video clips and whatnot. So how I do this is I use Adobe Audition and Adobe Premiere. I get a bunch of Rockstar Editor 5M clips, and we'll just kind of edit those to the best of my ability and do stuff like that. So I actually found a song. All the songs that I usually do are off of no copyright sounds here. Not a plug for them or anything like that. It's just I love some of their music selection, and it's not copyrighted, so I can use it so long as I credit who originally made it, and they have a crediting system in their thing for when you create videos and whatnot. So so I follow all their guidelines on that front, and that's what I've been doing for most of the stuff. Now there are occasional times where I've used some copyrighted, I guess, music, but I strictly don't do any profit for that, so it's flagged on there accordingly, so that way it doesn't harm me, and it's not a claim, but it's a thing of I can't monetize the video, essentially. Um, which I don't do that with any of my videos. So yeah. Anyways, let me make sure that I got the computer audio on here. Let me know if audio levels are weird or whatnot when we actually get going and kind of editing and stuff like that. So let me know if stuff is being temperamental. I'm not that far away from the mic, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. And I don't expect this stream to be exactly long. My guesstimate would be approximately an hour at tops for the stream. I'm just gonna do a series of these streams just to have some fun and get back into streaming a little bit. If you didn't watch my stream yesterday, where I was doing some 5M with Midnight Galaxy RP, I explained in there what had been kind of going on and why there was such a long hiatus since my last stream to that stream, and as well as with content on my channel and whatnot. Um, so, I'm gonna reiterate the stuff that I said on there, and the first part is but the second part is not for the faint of heart. So I'm gonna just kind of state that out there. Um, but so the first part was back in 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, for Americans. 2 weeks before American Thanksgiving, me and my family all had COVID. We got tested and all tested positive. And we're unsure how we got it. We're unsure what the specifications were on that front, but we did have that, and it was okay. I mean, we were running fevers and whatnot, or at least one of us was. But yeah, that was the case for that. And it was we were fine. We were doing the best we could with it. We were taking meds and whatnot to help combat it, and we were all fine. We by Thanksgiving, or basically kind of a little bit before Thanksgiving week, we had all been feeling fine. Our temperatures were in decent ranges. Um, Within the normal, so basically 98 to 99 um, range, kind of within there. So we were all fine on whatnot, um, and that was perfectly fine. What we didn't foresee, and here's comes the faint of heart thing. So um, it is a little bit disconcerting. So I will just state that out of the way. But we didn't expect to have on the weekend after Thanksgiving. We My dad fell ill. Um, we thought nothing of it at first. He had thrown up the one time, and we thought nothing of it. Maybe a stomach bug. Okay, no biggie. Um, or he maybe something didn't agree with him. That's what we originally thought on the first one. So we thought something didn't agree with him on the first time. Then the second day was like, okay, maybe he's ill. That turned into a few days and whatnot, and we figured, okay, he may be sick or whatnot. No biggie. We thought nothing of it as like, okay, maybe it is that starting to get that time of season and he's just falling ill. So we didn't really worry too much about that at the time. Now, what then turned into a pretty fun sort of um, couple weeks from then was that the uh, the Tuesday after. Hold on one second. I think. Yeah, I want to say we got him in on the 30th, but we were just gonna take him in for a hospital visit and whatnot. Figured nothing of it. To where it was like, okay, maybe just get a checkup and whatnot. Well, before we taken him in, we noticed there were some issues with his feet, and he's had issues with his feet before because of the fact that he is diabetic. So that is kind of a factor and whatnot. So it takes longer for him to heal. That's no big issue. We've dealt with that in the past, and whatnot. What we didn't realize was going on is that apparently his foot started to swell up and whatnot. That it was not a good situation to where we took him into the hospital. They looked at it real quick and said this is not good, and he gets rushed into the ER. That's never something you want to hear right off the bat. So it was unfortunately that. What it was it was some sort of infection in there. I forget the exact name of it, um, but it's an abbreviation, uh, and I forget the exact abbreviation, but it's like I want to say MSSA or MMSA. It's not for the faint of heart, so I wouldn't advise looking up if you're a little squeamish and whatnot. So, yeah, that kind of happened. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure, but whatever it was, there was some sort of infection that became septic, to where it started to spread more rapidly than normal. We don't know what contributed to that. The doctors are even stumped on what originally started it, but they started working and got kind of going right away on that. That led to what they had to do was they were looking at whatnot, and they noticed that the tissue had kind of been too far gone on the foot, but they were going to be able to save other stuff. So what they had to do was they amputated and amputated the foot, to which was his right foot, and he no longer has his right foot. But he is, and I will say now, since then, he has been doing extremely well since then, and the hospital staff are even amazed at what he's been able to do as of late. He's been able to lift himself pretty well, even on just one foot, um, and it's he. The doctors are very impressed on what he's been able to do as of late. And he's feeling well. He's in good spirits, so that's always a plus. And he got moved from ICU down to acute care, and they're maybe even stepping him down further and transferring him to another health clinic that is basically a step down. We're unsure on what's going on with that, but there's been steps in the right direction, so that's been a plus. So yeah, that's been kind of what's going on. So that's why I haven't been able to do as much as I would have liked and whatnot. And it's just been a lot of unknown. We've got so many people that have been helping support just by keeping people in mind, by keeping my dad in mind, or just praying and whatnot for those that are that sort of spiritually invested and whatnot. So so we've gotten a lot of support and whatnot through that, and we're greatly thankful for it. But yeah, so continuing on, moving on from that, that's kind of what's going on with me, and whatnot. I also had just been kind of chilling a bit more often, because just with college starting up for me too, that was kind of my main priority at the time. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on and whatnot. So yeah, so I found a song here. It's called "Full Speed Ahead." I believe it's by who's it by? Here it is by Slash Tag and Warden, I believe. It is a NCS song. I really enjoy it. It's got some really good stuff in there, and whatnot. And it would be perfect for an idea that I have. I'm not sure what the idea is going to be, but we're kind of gonna go with it. I am going to remix this though, so that way it is a little bit more shorter. I did remix it in Audition already to 2 minutes, I think. Yeah, 2 minutes. So I'm going to see how that kind of sounds. I mean, I can disable the remix real quick and kind of we can listen to the whole song first, and then see how it sounds with the remix. So that way you guys kind of get a idea of what the song is and what I'm going to be doing with it. I usually start with mixing the song first. Excuse me. Ah, sorry, a cough has been hanging on for a long while, and whatnot, and I'm a little stuffed up too, so I apologize if sniffles are a thing. But yeah, we're gonna kind of go into that. I'm not gonna be running any really music this stream, just because the fact that I'm going to be working on different audio and whatnot, so it is going to be a little bit on the silenter side or quieter side. I can say the Q word because I'm not on shift, so I'm good with that. But yeah, that's kind of been where that's at. Or what we're gonna do for that. So I'm gonna run the fuel song. We can listen to that, and then kind of get a rough idea of what would possibly be good for a remix, and try and get a decent percentage of the song for the remix when we do this, and see how that sounds, and kind of go from there and adjust accordingly for the remix if we need to. Usually half the time when I'm doing these remixes, I just let the program do the remix for me, and I don't edit bits and pieces specifically. But yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna do for now. So let's listen to the song.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, fly from the end. So I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Okay, got some good drops in there that I can work with. That's cool.
Full speed ahead. I've been staring at the sun in my eyes. I've been keeping on the run every night. But you're too far away to see the signs. So I'm staring at the sun till I'm dry.
Lower
'Cause
that a
I
bit.
need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead.
Okay. I got some ideas that I can work with.
From the end, so I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Sorry. Accidentally unplugged my headphones. Whoopsie. I went to cough and I accidentally unplugged my headphones, but... Continuing.
Full speed ahead. Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Okay, I got some ideas that I can work with that. I think the ending bit is what I'm gonna do with that, for the ending bit. If I had to do anything with it, I would probably say from, depending on what the remix is going to sound like and whatnot for this, will also depend on what, I do with it, so, but that ending bit, I believe, I think it's here.
Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, that ending bit there. I know what I could do with that. Probably what I'm going to do with that is it's probably going to be the kind of laid back portion of the stuff. I mean, the beginning and the end are probably going to be the most laid back and kind of chilled video clips if I'm doing anything with those. So there's some stuff with that. There's also some of the lyrics in there too. Have some conveying meaning, because what I'm going to be doing with this is I'm going to be tying it in with the character that I have for that I've had for 5M, just in general. I've used it in past communities, and I'm currently using that character in the community that I'm now a part of, and whatnot. So I have some ideas of what I can do with that. And I'm probably going to be using the beginning and the end as the most chill bits of this song. Excuse me. Um, so we'll be doing that there accordingly. Let's go back and enable the remix. Enable it to about 2. I'm going to enable it to about 2:15. 2 minutes 15 seconds. See how that sounds and go from there. Let's see how this sounds. There we go. Let's see how this sounds.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out.
Okay. That portion there, that's probably going to be a little bit of a chill kind of intro to it. I know what I'm going to do with that portion there if I end up going with this part of the remix. I think all the remixes that I'm going to get are kind of have that beginning part. So we'll see what we do with that, but I have a rough idea of what I'm going to do, and there's going to be specific meanings for each different bits of the lyrics within that first 22 seconds. But it's going to be a good stuff that I'm going to put in there. So I think what I'm going to do, you're too far away in there. That part, I know what I could do with that. I think I'm going to do possibly that hospital clip that I have, I think. If I still have that. We'll see. But let's listen to the rest of this and see how it sounds with the remix parts in there. And you'll see that it's a remix part if there's a little squiggly line up in the green here. It'll be a white squiggly, and that'll be the remix portion. And I'm using Adobe Audition to do this, so let's see how this works. Basically streaming up right up to there. Okay.
'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to focus everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, fly from the end, so I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Okay, here comes from the remix parts. Let's see how these sound.
Full speed ahead.
Okay.
Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down.
Okay, that ending bit there makes it a little bit better but the downbeats seem a little lengthy. So I'm going to do 1:45. See how we can get around there. Oh, let's see.
I've been counting down the days to get out. And you're too far away to help me.
Nope. We're gonna fix that a bit. See if that. Okay. Maybe 2 minutes is the sweet spot. Because I want to keep that front bit in there, but I don't want to. Or maybe we do 155. Nope. Still gonna do that if it's that. 156. Nope. 157. 157. Okay. Well, let's do an even number, so we'll do 158. See how that sounds.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, fly from the end. So I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed now.
Perfect. Perfect. I think we found the sweet spot.
Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think we found the sweet spot. That's perfect. I think we found the exact sweet spot for that. And the reason being for that sweet spot is that it doesn't. It's pushing that line to where it's too repetitive for the downbeat bits, but it is not. I think the amount of downbeats, makes sense. It makes sense for what the song is and what this remix does with it. So I think we're in a good area to where it's not too much, but it's not too little. It's right in that happy middle, and happy medium. I think we'll be good with that. So, with that being said, I think what we can do with this is export this, and then we can head over to Premiere and start working with that and kind of using the clips that we currently have and going from there. And then we could possibly, maybe a little bit, start working on some of the stuff that is that we don't have and getting some more clips. And that'll probably be towards like the farther end. We're gonna do as much as we can, but I don't expect to be done in one stream. And that's why we're going to be doing multiple streams to show the progress and whatnot. So, excuse me one second. That cough. Anyways, continuing on. So, I'm going to export this. And we're going to export this. Multi-tricks mix down entire session. That is good. We're going to export that. That's exported now. Take this. Nope, we're gonna take you into Premiere Pro and we're gonna put you in sound effects there. delete you, and we're going to put you in here. Excuse me.
I've been counting down.
Oh, we forgot to put fades on this. My bad. We can do that real quick. Let's do that real quick. Delete that. We'll delete that too. Sorry, I'm clicking the wrong things.
Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think we'll do that, but a curve up like that. So that way it feeds out.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But a curve like that, but kind of lower it down so that way it's fading out.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like that. I like that. Yeah. But we'll put it back here.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I like that. That works. And then we can put a fade in the front too. We'll do that up to probably there.
I've been counting down the days to get out.
That doesn't affect it that bad, so I think we're good on that. We're gonna save. We're gonna export entire session. And do that. Is it open in another? Oh yeah. Because of the fact that it's open in another port. Okay. We're gonna just name it that and go with that. Because that's gonna be the correct one that we're gonna use. And we're gonna put you in sound effects. Put you in there. We're gonna drag this out of here. And that's gonna be there, so that way we have that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Alright. We're gonna kind of open up the timeline a bit here.
I've been counting down the days to get out.
I think we're gonna lower the audio just a bit on this. Save real quick, so that way we're not worrying too much about that. And we're going to go to effect controls. Nope. Audio clip metadata. Nope. It'd help if I select the clip. Effects controls. Audio clip. There we go. Audio clip.
I've been counting down the days to get out.
I think we're gonna lower this by -2. Just a little bit.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now.
Okay, 1.5, -1.5 seems to be hitting that sweet spot of about -12 decibels, which is the normal hearing level for us. For us humans. Alright. See how this works.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away.
Okay. I have the perfect idea.
Looking for a way
this is where it becomes a little bit tedious for the process because I'm doing specific editing. I think my dog is dreaming and having some fun dreams. Unless he just woke himself up. I think he might have woken himself up. Nope, he's still asleep. He's just having some dreams. And he's, I think, barking in his dreams, which is funny. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Not that. No, not that clip. I think it's one of the old clips. Maybe it's... Might be this one? Nope. This one? Yes, this one. We'll grab this.
And you're too far away to help me now.
Perfect. We're gonna speed duration of about 98. Kind of bring that out a bit. Actually, we'll do about speed duration about 95-ish. Yeah. We'll do that and then kind of go there.
And you're too far away, and you're too far away to help me now.
About there. Perfect. We got that going. Excuse me.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town.
Where is the one? Not that one. I don't think it's that one. I think it might be this one. These are old clips. I mean, I have some old clips that I'm probably going to use for this project. I mean, that's what I've been doing for most of the projects. If I have the clips, I'm going to use them. Excuse me. Ugh.
I've been counting down the days to get out.
Probably there for a start.
I've been counting down the days to get out.
I forgot about that.
I've been counting down the days to...
Okay, perfect. That's where we're gonna cut there. I can go there.
I've been counting down the days to get out. Counting down the days.
Counting down. There we go.
I've been counting down the days to... down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town.
Okay, perfect. Right there. Cut there. Okay, we're gonna take you down there. you for a second, just so that way I'm not causing myself to go hysterical. And then we're gonna unmute you now.
I've been looking for a way from this town.
That's
From this.
cut there. Excuse me. Ah, being sick is fun.
Away from this town. And you're too.
Okay. We're gonna keep you up here, and that's gonna be toggled off. Come down here. These clips are all going to be put down here, but we're gonna take you and make sure that you're there, and we're gonna take these clips and move them down here. Okay. So let's see how this looks so far. I mean, we're gonna put some effects on it, of course. It's gonna be video transitions, dissolve. We're gonna do some cross dissolving and whatnot. I think what we're gonna do is cross dissolve in. That's gonna be. We could probably do that.
I've been counting down the days, counting down the.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry about the cough. Excuse me. I really need to get flipping some cough meds or something like that later. I'll probably do that later. Yeah, I'll get that before I head out for class, which is going to be shortly after the stream. Fun. Anyways, continuing on.
I've been counting down the days to get out.
Small dissolves there. And then, okay, of course it sets it to 1 second when I do that. And yeah, that might work. Well, let's see here.
I've been counting down the days to get out. Counting down the days to.
Something's weird in there. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. I mean,
counting down the days to get out.
That really doesn't need a thing.
I've been looking for.
That does. That needs a cross dissolve there. But the other stuff really doesn't.
I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're.
Something's not right there. It's gonna.
And you're too far away to help me now.
I'm gonna do 12-second. We'll see how that works.
And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out.
I'm gonna move this up onto project line 2 and then put notes under here. Yeah, that'll help me.
You're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to
forget. I forgot. So. We're gonna fix that up.
'Cause I need to learn.
Go back here a bit. And just kind of work on this a bit. So let's see here. Here we go. That's that. Aha! Here's that.
Cause I need to learn to forget.
That's where it is. Okay, that bit there. Sorry. Fix that up a bit.
Cause I need to learn.
Oh, it's here. Why was I thinking it was earlier? Damn. Alright, well. Actually, we're just gonna go there. I'm gonna delete those. Why was I thinking it was earlier?
Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Lost me. Everything inside me now.
Perfect. We'll cut there for that clip. And we'll be doing some other stuff. Okay. Don't need that. And I don't think we need that clip either anymore. So we're going to be doing that. Figuring out what goes in here, we'll figure that out. Actually, what is that part? So let's see here. What have we got so far?
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out.
Okay. I know what I could probably put on there in that bit there. And it was the clip that I needed back then. This clip here. Thankfully, Control Z is my friend. So we're gonna put that there. My dog is voicing his disapproval. Why you disapprove of me, puppy? How wooed. Anyways, continue on. Okay, I'm gonna mute that because that's gonna get annoying real quick, real fast. Do I want to use that, or do I want to use a moving part? I probably want to use a moving part. Probably we want to use a moving part, and probably want to use something in there. We'll see. Ooh, I forgot it was muted.
So I'm counting down the days,
I forget that how quick that bit was, so I'm gonna just use it from this plate here.
So I'm counting down the days to get out.
Go about there.
So I'm counting down the days to get out.
works really good there. I think we'll do good with that. So I think we're good doing that.
'Cause me now.
Alright, and we're going to go back to the effects. We're going to use another cross dissolve here. And it's going to be about the same that we did for the Unlearn, which is about 12.
So I'm counting down the days.
Ooh, why was there a lag spike in there?
So I'm counting down the days, counting down the days.
Oh, that was just the camera. Okay, that makes sense. We want to do an additional dissolve, or do we want to do a cross dissolve? We could do an additional dissolve. I mean, is it building up?
'Cause I need to learn to.
Yes, it is. Okay. So we'll do an additional dissolve there. And we'll do it to be 30 seconds, so it likes to just be temperamental, so we're going to do that.
'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead.
Okay, that works really well. I think that's in the right direction there. Okay. Okay. I think that's a good spot to save, for one. And probably we're gonna... I am seeing that it's coming up onto the hour mark of the stream, so we may be wrapping it up here shortly. And whatnot. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, so far so good on this. I'm getting really excited because that sounds really good so far, and it feels like it should be there and work together really well like that. I mean, these are all old clips that I'm using so far, but I'm gonna incorporate the new clips a lot more. Or well, newer clips, I guess. Newer and new clips, a lot. Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah, that'll be the correct term. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. In the meantime, I think we're gonna end the stream here shortly. So let's take a look in a full screen view of what we did so far. So click over there. How much? Before we do that, how much did we actually complete? About 34 seconds. Okay. As composed to a 1 minute 58 second video entirely that we're creating here, I think that's a good stepping stone, and that's gonna be good for us. Because that's about, well, it's a little over half a minute. So we've got about a minute 20 seconds more left on this. Yeah, I think that's a good stepping stone towards it. Yeah, I think a minute 24. Yeah, a minute 24 seconds. But yeah, still, either way, stepping in the right direction. Fun. Anyways, let's continue on with this and go back to the beginning and see how it looks in a full screen view, and then we'll end the stream and whatnot, so that way it works like that. Anyways, enough of me yammering. Let's see how it looks.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to
what we've gotten done so far. I think we're doing extremely well so far. I probably know what I'm going to do with this full speed ahead bit. I may do a little bit of that. Actually, let's do a little bit of that now. I think I know what I'm going to do for this. I have a clip here. Let's finish this bit and then we'll call it. Okay? Let's do that. I have an idea of what I want. I just need to figure out which clip it is. I don't think it's that clip. I don't think it's that clip. I don't think it's that clip. Definitely not that clip. This clip. Yes, I think. Yeah, it's that clip with the Taurus there. Yeah. We'll grab that. We'll mute this for a second. Alright. We'll go there.
Inside me now, full speed ahead. Far from the end, so I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Okay.
Full speed.
Right there is the perfect cut position. We'll do that. Alright. Alright. We're going to go there, and then we're going to go here. I'm going to drag this out just a little bit more so that way I have a little bit of a better view on that. And we're going to add an effect, which is probably going to be cross dissolve. And I think we're going to do 15. We're going to do that trick again, because that seems to be the best. And we'll see how that looks.
Everything inside me now, full speed ahead. Far from the end, so I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Okay, perfect cut position there. Good, we're good. That works. I like that. That works really well. Okay. Alright. We're going to save that again now. Save. Save it. Okay. Then we'll go into the full screen and look at it with everything together. I think this is going to be really good. That puts us up a little bit more in time. So we got up to, let's see here. About 55 seconds. That's pretty good. I mean, that shaves off to where we have about 1 minute and 3 seconds left. I think that's pretty good. So let's go back to the beginning and watch how it looks so far.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to focus everything inside me now. Full speed ahead. Far from the end, so I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
It's really good so far. I think we're on the right track. Okay, but I think that's gonna do it for this stream. So I appreciate you all for watching and sticking around for the hour that we did this. And I appreciate you all for just indulging me in my creativity and whatnot, and just hanging around. Anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch, as I will be planning on streaming a little bit more often, or at least trying to the best of my ability, with everything that's going on prohibiting, or allowing me to do so, and whatnot. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I have really appreciated it, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, keep on building. Bye-bye.
When you let me back